Singapore is a diverse melting pot of cultures and races. It's a vibrant brew that gives the country its unique character. It is one of the most densely populated places on earth and has remarkable natural scenery, majestic gardens, soothing beachsides and a stunning skyline. I chose to stay in the Chinatown district to immerse myself in the local heritage and culture. Singapore is not cheap, however there's plenty of budget-friendly things to do which will make your experience a delightful one. Getting around the city couldn't be easier as the world-class metro offers an extensive network and cheap fares. My first stop was to take a stroll around the historic Botanic Gardens, which offers a well-preserved tropical landscape and is the country's first UNESCO heritage site. The Botanic Garden has played a key role in advances in scientific knowledge, particularly in the fields of tropical botany and horticulture. It is free to enter, although there is a fee to visit the National Orchid Garden, which boasts the world's largest orchid display with over 60,000 orchid plants. After spending a few hours at the Botanic Gardens, I decided to head for the Gardens by the Bay, located by the Marina Bay waterfront, to take in the breathtaking scenery. Comprising of gardens over 101 hectares, this oasis will give you an incredible experience. You can walk around the gardens free, however, you'll need to purchase tickets to visit the major attractions such as the Super Tree Grove, Flower Dome and Cloud Forest. As night falls, you get a different experience with a light and sound show. Booking a ticket to the observation deck at the Marina Bay Sands is a must for first-time visitors to experience the spectacular panoramic views of the city. You get a fantastic perspective of the sprawling metropolis and can identify the city's main visitor attractions from high above. Merlion Park is close by, so you can visit both places in a day. A long-time personal bucket list item was to experience a traditional Singapore sling at the Long Bar in Raffles Hotel. This famous colonial building still oozes grandeur and elegance and is definitely worth visiting. Whilst on the expensive side and having become a tourist trap, a drink in the historic Long Bar is a must for people visiting Raffles for the first time. Shopping in Singapore offers some of the most exclusive luxury brands in the world. However, exploring the local markets is where you get a true feel of the city, culture and people. Singapore certainly isn't cheap compared to other destinations in Southeast Asia. However, it remains a vibrant and exciting place to visit. It is also a food lover's paradise. From high-class, top-rated restaurants to vibrant hawker centres, it has it all. Personally, I preferred the variety and atmosphere of the hawker centres, as well as the simplicity and quality of the food at a very reasonable price. You are not lacking choice when eating out in the city. Singapore is usually very hot and humid, but you can enjoy the many parks it has to offer to explore its nature. It's worth visiting these green spaces to escape the hassle and bustle of the city life for a few hours. Everywhere in Singapore is so accessible by the MRT network. The city is both traditional and ultra-modern, with tall skyscrapers blending in with fascinating old temples and historic colonial buildings. Singapore is a delightful experience with plenty of attractions and things to do. Even the charming and awe-inspiring Changi Airport is a popular tourist destination in itself. Overall, I consider Singapore as my favourite place I visited in the past year, and I'll be back to sample more of what it has to offer very soon.